Thanks again for checking in here on this Wednesday. Meteorologist Todd Nelson with a look at your national coast-to-coast forecast for WeatherBug. We're keeping an eye on Danny in the Atlantic. Of course, the National Hurricane Center, as of yesterday, issuing advisories on a tropical storm there. And this is our fourth named storm in the 2015 Atlantic hurricane season. We'll talk about the severe weather concerns across parts of the nation, which may include some damaging winds, large hail, and even some tornadoes, along with that locally heavy rainfall potential. But there's a look at Tropical Storm Danny from earlier today. Again, noting the big red blob surrounding an area of circulation as it drifts westward. That is showing some intensification, at least potentially. And the National Hurricane Center does think that this could become a hurricane as early as tomorrow. And as you notice here, stays a tropical storm for much of the day today and even through early tomorrow morning. But then at some point tomorrow afternoon, a hurricane tracking west toward the Lesser Antilles and the Eastern Pacific or Eastern portions of the Caribbean as we head into early next week. And that's when we're going to have to start to pay attention to this a little bit more. And then depending on how this tracks and if it stays in place, where does that end up here in relation to the U.S.? We'll have to watch very closely. Meanwhile, we're keeping an eye on a severe weather concern today across parts of the nation. From the Great Lakes, a slight risk. That's where we have a little bit better chance of isolated tornadoes today. Then some gusty winds potentially from the Ohio and Tennessee Valley down into parts of Texas here in the hill country, along with maybe some hail. And then Thursday, that front kind of washes out, but still along the eastern portions of the country. Very quiet as you head farther north, and then watching another impulse of energy develop on Friday, which could bring some strong storms back into the picture as we head into Saturday across the upper Mississippi Valley. But the eastern half of the country, definitely wetter than the western half of the country, and that's where we're going to have some record heat potentially again today. Unfortunately, we'd like to see some moisture to help out with the wildfires there.